I love this thumbnail. Like, it's amazing. Oh, hello. The game's begin! I gotta remember how to play this game. Alright. Let's do this. I'm gonna try to build around the middle. See if I can get that to work. Oh, Malachite! Look at the detail on those reforged rocks. I've done it. I've beaten the game. I used to have a spreadsheet for this. I could pull it up, but I can't be bothered. So I'm just going to play this without the spreadsheet and just make it up. So in case you're going to be like, oh, but he's doing it wrong. Okay. It's alright, don't worry about it.
Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete.
May as well combine these.
Yes.
Chrono, what's up? How can I help you? So we've got to get that over to here somehow. I'm actually like, it'd be easy if I could copy someone, but I'm making this up basically. I normally build like right at the start and try to do it the risky build. This is the more comfortable build. You're not dead yet, Chrono. I know that I need to block around this, so I'm just going to put some things here for the time being until I can picture it in my head. Another special though. Of course, madam!
What you want?
This is scary though. They need to enter through here. So I think I can block there to there. So I block here and here.
What you want?
Don't forget to increase gem quality.
Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete.
They're so small. Combine free? I got a flawless movie. I didn't know you could combine free. I guess that's one of the changes in it. Looks like a buff to players.
Yes.
Everything's so small. Although I have zoomed out.
Master.
So they come in, they go here, they come round. So I may as well go around the outside for now. And then block here.
Yes. Summoning is complete.
You can downgrade it if you want. I don't want to downgrade it though. Hope I don't get any super powerful towers whilst I'm building around the outskirts. It's nice to get the outskirts done out of the way. Because I've got a good strong tower of them here, so... I don't need to upgrade this dude. Not really. He's going to steal all the kills if I do. And sometimes you want to sort of have the kills be a bit more evenly spread amongst your towers.
We demand additional lumber. Yes. Research. We demand additional lumber. Summoning is complete.
You guys can rest assured that old Willy might go all the way to the end on this. Because like I say, I normally do the risky build, but if I'm doing this build, I should be a lot safer. It might be in my interest though to upgrade.
Upgrade complete.
Just so I... because I'm first. But I think I was second a moment ago, so I need to stay ahead.
Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete.
I'm not sure where I'm going here.
Summoning is complete.
Flawed diamond, we want one of those. So, you go to there. You go to there. I need to block that, I think. I think that goes here and round. But also that blocks. This is kind of confusing when you're basically trying to make it up as you go along.
Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete.
Until I can work it out in my head, I have to sort of keep building near the middle. Air slate's really good though. It's easy if you have a template to follow. So they come round, but you can't. That has to be blocked, I think, from these guys, because otherwise they'll just go straight there. So you want them to go back round the maze again, come round here. So I'm pretty sure I have to block this. I'm not sure if I block it with these ones. I think I'm going to block it like that. And then this kind of comes round like that.
Is complete. Summoning is complete.
Additional
lumber.
I could always delete some rocks if I get it wrong, I suppose. So that blocks. I need that to block, I think.
We demand additional lumber. Summoning is complete. Is complete. Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete.
Oh wow, that's some good fortune right there. Slate can be placed within a tower or amazing rock. And anytime a creature steps on it, it takes damage, typically. It does like either slow or cast spells or burns them, things like that. This looks familiar how I'm doing this. But I can't think on how to finish this off.
Summoning is complete. Is complete.
It's also good to build a few towers in the middle so you don't combine all your towers at the end.
Summoning is complete.
Unless you get rubbish. See, I haven't got a flawed sapphire, so I may as well take that. Because these ones suck. So I have to take that one. See, if Red hurries up and finishes his maze, I can copy what's going on over here. I mean, I'm already ahead of where he is. That's not how I'm going to do my maze. And Clucky has no idea. Yeah, that's different to how I'm doing mine as well, this one.
Master. Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete. Summoning is
I want to do it like orange. Well, I feel like it's too late now. Hang on. Flawed opal, flawed topaz. Chipped aquamarine is useful. Hopefully it doesn't upgrade into anything. Or a flawed amethyst is definitely better. I feel like it's less obvious which towers are ready. Like which ones are the new ones that you've built and which ones are ones that are already being placed. When I used to play in the Classic. I think I've worked this out now. I think I've...
We demand additional lumber. Yes, research complete. Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete. What you want? Summoning is complete.
I've already got a flawed diamond, so I don't want to upgrade those. I'll take the crappy ruby on the outside. He wasn't fuzzy, was he? I'm bouncing between first and second. People are catching up now. I'll need maybe stronger towers in the middle for a while, because I'm not leaking. He wasn't fuzzy, was he? So I think I'm going to come around here and block like that.
We demand additional lumber.
And then my work is done.
We demand additional lumber. We demand additional lumber. Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete. We demand additional lumber.
Perfect amethyst. Do I have to combine it here, or can I not combine it somewhere else? That's going to end up being like Egyptian gold or something, isn't it? Also, where they go? Oh, right. I need to finish that. Yeah, it is the gold one. But I don't want it there. What can you do? I don't have a choice. That sucks. I mean, it's got good range, so it can still reach over into the middle. You can't move it. Swap. Provides the ability to swap the location of any two rocks unless completed within 10 seconds. Alright. So let's select here. And that.
Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete.
Hang on a second.
Summoning is complete.
I think I need a floored amethyst.
What you want?
Unless the floored amethyst was used for the gold.
Yes.
Swap. Provides the ability to swap the location of any two towers or rocks unless completed within 10 seconds. This action will reset. There we go. I assume it's got a pretty long cooldown. Oh, you can only do it once. How does he get his mana back? Because I wouldn't necessarily put it that close, but whatever.
Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete.
Let's finish this off.
Summoning is complete.
Ah, it's not finished off. Right. Oh! Wraith Slate is really good. That'll put me into first place, no problem. That's a beast, that is, Wraith Slate. Oh, you get 1 mana per round, I see. Wraith Slate does steal kills, though. Yeah, it's one of those catches where it takes a lot of kills,
Summoning is complete.
which isn't great, because it doesn't do any damage. Like, its damage is based off like a proc or something, like a trigger.
Is complete.
Oh, I don't know. 200 to 200 damage, it still helps. Anyway, I think the maze is complete now, mostly, so it's just circling around the middle. Don't necessarily want to stop them from getting to the middle, though, because that helps speed things up. The quicker they get to that Wraith Slate, the better. Flawless Diamond's good, but if it keeps giving me the option to combine, I'm going to take it. Especially since a lot of the time in this map, I tend to lose to air at some point. So if I've got, like, a couple of perfects, one of them went into the gold. So you can look at this, and I think this is more clear than it used to be. This used to be a nightmare looking at these. See, chipped diamond, chipped sapphire. But there's still so many different like versions. It's like you have to keep looking at it and go, oh, was it this tower? Was it that tower? Which one was it again?
Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete.
Spell Slate. We're getting a lot of the slates, which is really nice. Spell Slate's one of the better ones as well, because I think it can debuff armor, can't it? Unless that's a different one. Or they might have removed that. It's the Elder Slate. The Spell Slate goes into an Elder Slate, so if I get a poison one... Farewell, Chrono. You've done bad.
Is complete. Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete.
Ooh, yes.
Complete.
Oh, I was... Hang on. So you gotta go... I think it's like there, there, and there. And you try to get the boss like trapped in between, but it's sketchy whether you can actually pull that off. Considering this is the first time I'm playing this in like forever, give me some slack, okay? For those that are like backseat gaming, like nutters. We're back into first place. Slowly but surely.
I cannot summon there.
I think this is a bit much now. Let's start removing some of these rocks.
Summoning is complete.
Don't think I want a maze anymore. Have I got a normal opal? I don't think I have. I haven't got a topaz either.
What you want?
I could actually block around here for the time being. The danger of removing the rocks in the middle is if one of them turns into a slate and you want it. Because you probably do want the slate because they're really good. It then leaves a gap. But I'm not going to leak, I don't think, even if that happens. So I think I'm safe to try for that. Yes. That's the one. Debuffs enemy units, causing the target to lose 7 armor. Very important. I don't think it pays at the moment to have the tanks take so long to get back to the middle again, so I'm going to do something.
What you want?
Make it a shorter cut so they can come back. It's a dangerous thing to do. Hang on.
What you want? Summoning is complete.
I'll take this actually. I think that combines into quite a few different towers. But they'll go here and then come back up again, won't they? More quickly. And all the damage is at the middle at the moment. So I just have to judge it. Because you want to go through the levels as quickly as you can.
Summoning is complete.
Perfect diamond, yes please. Will I be able to handle air? Well, we'll find out, won't we? I think can you buy lives in this? How do you buy lives? It used to be here, but I don't see where I can buy lives. Oh, you can't buy lives anymore. Well, I might be dead. I'll upgrade. Can I upgrade the Malachite Tower again? I'll upgrade the Egyptian Gold as well. Ah, we're okay actually. You're okay. It's just a baby boy. He doesn't know any better.
Master? Yes. We demand additional lumber.
Yeah.
Is complete.
Almost. You almost made me build there. Ooh, we haven't got range slate. Potato dog. Range slate turns into a viper, I think. Needs a damage slate. And that buffs friendly units within 400 range, so you want that in the middle. What's that immolation tower that a lot of people try to get at the start? Ooh, yeah. Ooh, combine it. Why not? Oh, it combine. Ah, I see. I thought for a second I was going to get 2 slates. That was silly. I'd rather have the slate, but never mind. Still anti-air. No, not Bloodstone. It's an early one. It's the Fire Ruby type thing. You get 1 Fire Ruby, or you get 1 sort of chipped amethyst, 1 flawed amethyst, and 1 the anti-air one, amethyst. No. Chipped ruby, flawed ruby, and a chipped amethyst, fire stuff. It's really strong, but the downside is it does steal a lot of your kills. Which you don't really want, but it will propel you really quickly. And a lot of people will try hard to get it very quickly. If you don't get it at this point, there's no point worrying about it now, though. Tower swap is ready, but what would I swap with? There's nothing to swap with at the moment. So these guys come through half health. By the time they come back, that half health is dead. So the quicker they get to that middle, the better, in a way. But you don't want to go and round here, because then you've got like very few towers that are going to attack. So I've got to decide at some point that I'm going to block this off. I have to keep an eye on the levels. Seems about right at the moment.
Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete.
Well, I will definitely take that. Oh shit, I got away with it. Maybe that wasn't close enough then. I don't think you can move a slate though, can you? Normally it would say that I wouldn't be able to do it. Because it would be too close. You can't have like everything stacked up. And certain towers, certain slates won't stack up. They have to be like put a certain distance from one another.
Summoning is complete.
I'll just keep taking slates if it keeps offering them.
What you want?
Cancels extra charge. What was the slow slate combine into again? Well, I need a damage slate. Foremost, I would say. So if I tried to extra chance for damage.
Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete.
Well, there you go. Where's my slate? Where is she? Not sure where I put a second slate of the same type, but there you go. This is the troublemaker. He's going to go around the outside if he gets a chance. Those slates are going to slow me down. Perfect aquamarine. Slow slate is what I want though. And I think it's in a position... No, he will be able to slide out, whatever. So, can't put it there. That could be a good spot though. That's just as much of a sort. I'm not sure how close the next slate can be though. There you go. Summoning is complete. I don't really recognize the gems so easily now because of Reforged. Oh, we got another air level. Time to die. Wake up. Time to die. I like... I mean, air's going to kill me on one of these levels. I don't feel confident enough with my anti-air.
Summoning is complete.
So many air slates. Need another hold slate, and I can get another ancient slate, and then I've got the 3 that you need. I mean, you can get more than 3 if you want, but typically you only get 3.
Yes.
Yes. Where's the blood star? Normally I'd have more ways to spend gold. Don't hate, just slate. I like that. Perfect ruby, I think I could do with one of those. Can always take a look at some of the things I've got, like flawed emerald and normal topaz, and see what those combine into. Flawed emerald. That should be in order, by the way, as well. Like, the chipped should be at the top. Like, the weakest version of it should be at the top, and the most strongest ones should be at the bottom. That would make the recipes a lot easier to follow. So they updated this map, but the recipes are still garbage. Am I going to say no to a spell slate? Probably not. Spell slate goes into poison slate for another elder slate. It's a poison slate. Random pick noob. What we've learned is, a lot of the time when I don't do what you say, I do really well. Except for the Elementini. Oh, I see. So you click on these. Alright, that's been improved then. Because I don't think it used to tell you what they can combine into if you hover over that. Yes, sir. There we go. Make maze a bit longer. Yeah, I could do that. I'm dead anyway. It's air, remember? I got a slow slate as well I've got to use up. Hold the door! Look, this guy's not got much gold. How does he keep his gold down? Do you have to spend on both of the chances? It's an extra chance on both. So one way or another you get it.
Summoning is complete.
Where was my extra chance? It said one of them was an extra chance. Doesn't that mean that I got what I wanted? I did. I did.
Master.
Hold your formations. The Kodos must be protected. So if I buy this again, I don't think that works. I don't see how you can spend your money then. I seem to have a freaking load. Maybe that guy's got more towers though, to be fair, and has upgraded those. Spent his money on towers. He's not been slating it like me.
Master. Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete.
Ooh, damage slate. Needs a range slate. I don't need another one of those though. We've already got the aura. That's the one time where I'm not going to get it. I don't need that one. If I make this onto YouTube, you should see the Twitch chat. Twitch.tv/Witty. There's always people telling me what I'm doing wrong. It's first place. You're doing it wrong. To be fair, YouTube does this as well all the time. I couldn't watch! I couldn't watch how he won the game! Unbearable! So true though, so true when people type that shit. Like, that people do type that, like in like games like I win and they're like, oh, I couldn't stand it! What the fuck is wrong with you? Fuck is wrong with you? Going for another slate. It's an air slate after all, so fuck it. If anything's going to kill me, it's going to be air at this rate. You think I'm not, don't underestimate air. It may look like I'm killing it okay, but all it takes is one of these levels, one of these air levels, and then suddenly, boom, you're like, what the hell? Look how close, they're getting close, they're getting close.
Summoning is complete.
Oh man, stop giving me that though. I can't. Fuck. There's too many now. I wanted the hold slates. I still need more powerful towers. But I'm not really quite getting it yet. It's not what I want. Like, remember, this is still RNG based. Alright, this guy's gonna go miles. This could be the level that killed me. Like, I don't have complete control here. I'm doing the best with what the options are that I'm being given, but I don't have full control. Orange guy will overtake, I think, soon. I'm almost done though with the slates, and I don't know. I don't think he's only got like one ancient slate.
Summoning is complete. Yes. Summoning is
Right,
complete.
did I want the damage slate? I don't think so. No, I didn't. We got a special tower here. Ooh, nice.
Upgrade.
Uranium. It's an AoE tower. To be fair, if I keep going for slates, I should extend the maze, really. Rather than opening gaps now for the creatures to go too far through my maze. I'll just be happy to beat this. I'll be happy if I get first place, but I just want to beat this. It's been a really long time since I played this. So if I come back after like the first time of ages, like years potentially of playing this, and just beat it, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good muscle memory. There's normally about 50 levels or something like that. So we haven't got many levels yet, and you definitely want 3 ancient slates. I mean, I've got freaking 4 air slates, which is complete overkill. I kept going for hold slates, remember, as well, and it wasn't giving it to me. Hold slate plus air slate equals ancient slate, and ancient slate stuns the character and basically keeps it in place, which is really strong versus the boss and things like that. Very, very powerful. But I also need strong towers to follow up on doing damage to them whilst they're stunned. I've got like some area of effect type damage. Egyptian gold is good though for single target. You can see how long it's taken to kill these levels now. Legolas is down, Clucky's down, Chrono's down. Hold. Fucking... You cannot make that up now. How many air slates is that? Extra chance. Hold. Like, you know I like slates, but there's a point where you have to stop. Where it becomes too much. Oh yeah, I forgot about this bottom bit, you're right. That's causing me a lot of trouble. My mistake. Yeah, that's slowing me down now a lot. I'm pretty sure Orange should win this now. Because he's got stronger focused towers. That was a really good one. That like buffs up everything nearby. Great Pink Diamond is very good single target. He's got 2 towers that have a really good chance to stun. And the Enchanted Emerald, which can also stun. So he's got some good stuff. Red Crystal, I think, is the anti-air tower. I think I need a flawed amethyst then for that one.
Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete.
Well, at least that was anti-air, which I think I've got quite a bit of, but fuck it.
What you want?
When you try every level for like hold slates and you just don't get them. Use all your gold for a hold slate. I can't. That's what I mean. I can only do it once. Hold. 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 Fuck! You have to be kidding me! Like, this is so rigged. Oh my god. Maybe the chance increases each time that you haven't got it. Well, he's getting a bit desperate, I think, because he needs the hold slates as well, the ancient slates. They're very powerful. As far as I can see, he's got 2 of them, so he obviously needs 1 more. So he's not even far behind at all. Like, the best thing I could have going for me is him not having enough hold slates or ancient slates. But he hasn't been as unlucky as I am. Like, he's making out as if he has, but he doesn't have this many air slates. Stupid bears. This will be over soon. It's 50 levels, I think. You should get a boss, unless it's changed. It is funny how you get all these things that say that they slow the enemy movement speed down, but the enemy almost always seems to move at like near maximum movement speed, regardless of how many debuffs you throw at them. Here we go, hold.
Summoning is complete.
I don't even know what to say. At least you can't blame me for not coming first. You cannot blame me for not coming first. When it is that rigged. Anything that is RNG based often does work against me. I've tried my best, okay? We had a really good start, we kept it going, but eventually it just became nothing but air. There's no way I could have anticipated getting that many air slate options. 4 times on hold slate. This is why you kind of try to go for those slates early on, by the way. Particularly the hold and the air slates. Is because you don't have complete control over it. And you need 3 of them for the last boss, or at least you should have 3 of them for the last boss, as I remember it. And we're only a few levels away, and I've been trying like every level now for ages to get hold slates. Oh yeah, I do have that silver, don't I? I suppose it can do something. But it's not a really impressive tower. And I suppose I can swap it. Because I'm not doing anything else with anything else. So screw it. Getting closer. I wonder how many you can leak at this point and still survive. How many lives they take. Zero? Oh dear. Because at this rate I'm close to leaking. And you give me 2 at once. Can I have both of them? Alright, it needs to go basically here. And I just need to keep clicking until eventually it fits in. And moves slightly to the right each time. So you kind of like have one here, here, and here, like a triangle kind of thing around the middle point. I'm not even sure what to go for anymore at this point. Single target. Have I got anything that can go into single target? We've got Flawed Emerald. Flawed Aquamarine, Perfect Aquamarine, Flawless Opal. Have I got Flawless Opal? Perfect Opal. Flawless Diamond. Normal Aquamarine. I think... Dark Emerald would be fine because that stuns. Perfect Emerald. So we can try for Emerald then. If I'm not dead. Last level for orange. Or he's coming close to it, I think. I think that's Brix actually, so it probably is. And then there's the boss on top of it, I guess. So you get the boss as well? That's odd. Summoning is complete. Well, I didn't get what I wanted. Even if I combine that, it's just a normal emerald. And I've already got diamond. So what is normal emerald going to? Normal opal, flawed sapphire. That's a flawed sapphire. So I just need a normal opal. And that gives you jade, normal opal. That's kind of hard to get though, isn't it, at the moment, without just getting it from RNG? Because if you like go for perfect opal, like that, even if you downgrade it, it's a flawless opal. It's not a normal opal. So I don't think you can downgrade twice.
Yes. Summoning is complete. We demand additional
Opal Feign chance and extra chance. So you can downgrade it, but you can't downgrade it twice, I don't think. And what was that slate? What was that slate? The extra chance increases to get any tower from that family, not just perfect. Oh, I suppose. Alright, well. It was an Opal Feign slate. Hey! Double Wraith. It won't let me put it there, though. Oh, wow. It's being a bit stubborn with its position. Oh, you can't have it anywhere near the original. Oh, right. Hang on. I have a slow slate in the middle as well, do I? No, I don't. Congratulations, Orange. You can have a quick look at these maze. He got some good stun, had the right approach, couple of single target damage towers. He did manage to get the 3 ancient slates as well. Oh, there is a slow slate here, isn't there? Ah, yeah. So many slates. I'll just put it here then. No bloodstone. Hey, I don't have that much control, as you've seen. Ideally, I would have gotten slightly more towers that combine, you know. So I have that solid DPS. Hasn't been terrible, though. But as you can see, I'm not getting what I need, so... I'm attempting the final level, this is it, regardless. I don't have a choice. Remember, this is RNG. You don't have complete and utter full control. Surprise mechanics. It's been fun though. And at least I got to the last level. We'll see whether I can actually kill it though. I don't think I should be able to be honest. A lot of my stuff is area of effect or air, anti-air. I haven't really got that much in the way of... It's only, thankfully, I've got Egyptian gold. If I didn't have that, I'd be doing like nothing versus ground. Boss looks pretty healthy. I'm pretty confident I'm not going to clear this level. I'm 30% of the way through. I'm on my last legs here. Once they go to that and that, it's game over. Like, because they'll just ignore the rest of my mate. They'll come out and that's it. So it does not look like I'm going to be able to do this. I don't know. I shouldn't speak so soon. It's this guy. He's coming through. He needs to be stopped, but the boss is soaking up all of the stops at the moment. Ah, there we go. He got stopped on the ancient slate there. That guy's got stopped as well. These two. The boss is hogging. You can see he's hogging all those ancient slates. Which is good to a degree, because I mean, that guy's going to go through now. 4,000 health. He's coming round. Hang on, hang on. Yes. I can't swap. I was going to swap the Egyptian gold over to here. That's the spot unlucky. Could have focused him. Master? I suppose. But it was hard to tell, really. I mean, the Egyptian gold was attacking that one as well, specifically. If I had all my towers hotkeyed, maybe. But most of them, I don't know, like I say, a lot of them are anti-air. So I don't, apart from the Egyptian gold, there's not that much in the way of pure single target. Most of them have about 15 to 100 damage at most. Silver Knight's another single target, but slow in its attacks. It says very fast here. Maybe it got buffed. Might have been able to do it, but I don't know. Basically did, let's face it. I mean, he had, what, 0.001% health left. And then there was the boss. So there's no way I could kill the boss. And I may as well have completed it, because 0.1, whatever. Who cares? Let's see how Pink is doing. Blue's got this maze over here. See, normally, I used to play this map a lot, and I would often go for the Lucky China Jade because it can give you gold, but gold doesn't do anything in this, which feels like a bit of a punishment, really, of anything, because there's not much I can do to influence. If I could continuously spend gold to, like, increase that chance of a hold slate occurring. So you might get lucky and spend nothing and get the hold slate. You might get fairly fortunate and spend 125 gold to increase your chance of a hold slate coming. Or if you really hate RNG and know how much RNG cucks you, you spend like 1,000 gold to make it a like 100% chance. It takes like tons of your money, but you can guarantee it. Because if you could do things like that, you could only do that so many times because there's only so much money you can have. Do you see what I mean? Like if you make it so like 500 or 600 gold like guarantees what you're after, that would be a little bit more fair because you could still only do that 3-4 times maximum. So it's not like you could do that every single level, and the game could still have its RNG, but it would also give you a little bit more control than it currently does. Because I've died with 2,100 gold. Like, what can I do with that 2,100 gold? Nothing. It's useless. What the hell is this? Is this a different boss? Why has he got this guy? He might be able to... Nah, I don't think he'll get the boss. He should be good on the level, though. His DPS is higher then, isn't it? 7,400 from Orange. 5,000 DPS is probably enough to win. Because you think like that one Marine got through and he was on like 0.01% health. Like he was basically as much health as that guy practically. It's 1,000 health. And goodness knows how much health they start with. If they're in the red from like 15,000 health, and my guy had 1,000 health. So I would think 5,000 DPS and you've pretty much got it in the bag. I don't know. Yeah, he should be fine, this guy. The last couple of Marines are almost dead. I don't think he's going to kill the boss, though, by any stretch of the imagination. Did Orange kill the boss? This guy's not even got ancient slates. Oh, he's got one there, I think. Well, when I used to do this, me and Sexy Toad used to try to kill the boss on the hardest difficulty. That was basically the challenge. So, I think you can kill the boss, unless it's been changed. This turtle's getting sick of this shit now. He's like, alright, enough of your maze. Let's get the hell out of here. Blue's damage. He's in with a good shot. Look at this. He's reaching up to 6,000. It's still nowhere near to 7,000, but he's pushing up there. I think Opal provides like a damage aura. The Great Opal for nearby towers. I think it does. Or an attack speed, something like that. This is like the longest maze ever. So that's how I did mine. That's like an old school way to do it. Not bad from memory. It's roughly how it's done. My favourite way is just to build right at the start though, and build right around here. It's super risky. I mean, it will get you killed most of the time. But it's the... if you're going for like speed race, speed run, that's the best way. 85,000 health. So what is 1,000 health from 85,000? Percentage-wise. It was a different boss. Right, I guess they're the same bosses, they just look different. My one was the same Yeti though. I got the Yeti as orange here. 1.1%. Was it really? Yeah. Yeah, that's fantastic. Thank you for that 1.1%. I appreciate that. This turtle's still bloody going. This has got to be it now. He's getting out of here. He's had enough of this. It's 1.3%. I suppose that makes it alright then. You think it's closer to 1.2%, dear? Dead! You've lost! Good day, sir! These Marines look pretty injured already. Even the boss is taking a little bit of damage. You didn't normally used to get the boss along with the last level. You used to get them separated. So that kind of messes you up a little bit, because they're going to use up the ancient slates a lot when you really want all of the ancient slates for the boss. That's if you were intended to kill the boss. I wasn't necessarily intended to kill the boss, so it was a bit annoying when the boss kept soaking up all of my ancient slates and letting the Marines go for it. Again, RNG is strong. Pretty sure this boss has the same stats. It was like 750 health, strength, and like 500,000 health. 6,100. So the boss, I'm going to guess that the boss gets through on about, what, 10%, 15% health? Let's call it 12.5%. So what's 12.5% of 500,000? Place your bets now. I might be wrong though. The guy's cleared all of the frickin' Marines already. Looks like he has a good chance, really. Those two players were really maximizing on the abuse of like that type of maze where the mob has to like go back and forth all the time. My maze didn't quite do that as much. It does, like, as you can see, sort of go round, but not maybe to this much extent. 62,500 health is like 12.5%, is it? Okay. Look at that. Stuck in the same ancient 3 times in a row. See, that's why you want Lucky China Jades and the Emerald. Because this will stun them 100%, the Ancient Slave. But then they move on. So if you get lucky stun procs from these towers whilst he's standing on the Ancient Slate, the Ancient Slate has a chance to then re-proc again whilst he's still standing on it. So you can almost indefinitely keep the boss stuck on the same spot if you get enough procs. Didn't get as many procs that time. Why do we put our lives in the world of RNG, honestly? He's got bored of watching it. He didn't even care at this point. He just I wanted it. I thought, isn't he blue? So I was surprised the game didn't end. It's good that it kind of keeps going, I suppose. Gambling is addicting, yes. Oh, is that his last run? Oh, he didn't even get close to what I thought it was going to be. I thought it would be much closer to death. I think, actually, Pink, despite having what seemed like a lower DPS, did more damage to the boss. So maybe Pink's maze is better. Plus, he might have had a couple of extra towers that were more specified for single target, but I don't know. Like, he's got the stuns here. He doesn't really have, like, a super damagey thing. Maybe the Ancient Bloodstone helps. I think Pink's maze must be better then. But anyway, that might give you guys a bit of a clue on how to do this yourselves. It actually helps if you create like a template. I think I used to have like, in the editor, I used to have a version of GemTD that wasn't, that you could load. Because most of these maps are copyrighted, so you can't actually load them. Like they crash upon trying to load them. It's a way to protect them. They're protected basically. But I used to have a version that had like a template. So then I would actually sort of see that. I would Alt-Tab, because I only had one monitor at the time. Check it, and then build the next bunch of gems or rocks, and then keep doing that back and forth between Alt-Tabbing until eventually I filled out the maze. Because when you're just trying to do it yourself, off the top of your head, it's a bit overwhelming. GG. GG. Thumbs up, subscribe, smash that like button, ring the bell, and dance for love.